Coach, from the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Houston Texans. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
On the double.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up third and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Operating from the gun, Hartman, and that's knocked away and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Holly, and that is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins.
This could be a long game, all we can tell.
Second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline.
If I can't hit that pass,
too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
This could be a game.
Now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. He'll have a first down past the 40. 15 yards. The Texans pick up the first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now Lewis here on first down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Go!
2nd and 4. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll try the left side. Lawrence. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Set 60 Pittsburgh. Bam, bam. Shoot.
Now a give, running right is Lewis. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Set 70 Indy. Greystone travel. Go. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Lawrence.
Of course,
and this
no one
play
blocks
goes
him.
nowhere,
Okay.
losing yardage back to the 15. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Holland. And he'll get that to Michelle. Complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down the run. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how are you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Check 3, check 3. Check. Crunch, crunch. Crunch. Get it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson Robinson. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is,
wow, Madden gave you that TD.
A little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Madden gave you that TD. I never saw anything like that.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
No, you know Madden gave you that TD. And you celebrated it. Okay, now time to whoop your tail. Go for champagne for a lucky TD.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
That's it. That's fake as hell.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they'll go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up.
You throw it up and you're lucky to come up with it. Like,
turn into a play action and throw one deep.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Holland to Michelle on the screen. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag.
of course, freaking holding. Come on, Madden.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Come on now, Madden.
They say 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Off play action. Holly.
Thank you, Madden.
By Hopkins. 23 yards the pickup there.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Lewis. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 7-7, our score after 1.
Come on, set. 18, Gator. 61, match box, light. 5.
On 2nd down now, it's Lawrence. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. Right back to him on 1st down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. On 2nd down, it's Lawrence. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Topper! 55 to Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the ad. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Leo! They go.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's
Come on, Madden.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they go pass on 3rd and 2. They complete it, but no gain. Should they have tried to run it?
I thought that running the ball in that situation is what they would have done, because at worst case scenario, you may bring up a 4th down decision for your team. Instead, now they're not close to the 1st down.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Elliott. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Looking to throw. Hartman. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now a handoff working right.
Of course, he almost fought for the 1st down.
Gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Now the ball comes loose.
Of course you recovered it. Come on.
From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
I was freaking right there to cover it. Of course you recover it. Like, come on, man.
This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game.
This is some bullshit. I'm there to
get away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Hartman. They'll let this go for the end zone. And
thank you.
Incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
You must change his throwing to because he getting rid of that ball quick as hell. He getting rid of that ball quick as hell.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now Elliott. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync. and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Throwing again. Hartman. Washington's got it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Hartman. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And his kick is indeed good, and that will knock things up here late in the 1st half. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It sounds like you're going negative on him.
I was talking about defense. Good stand.
Just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times.
Come on, hit that freaking throw. That's a touchdown waiting to happen.
A screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Oh, dang, hit that. That's a touchdown. That's why I need Deshaun Watson. Boy, hit that. That would have been school.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Holly. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Thank you for recovering.
The will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10.
I mean, this.
Got it. Here we go. Ready.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33.
Of course, 1 second left on the clock. Of course.
And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
I don't have freaking have a quarterback and make that freaking throw.
It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they
Make
have
a throw when needed.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
Now I'm talking. Just make that throw.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they'll try Michelle here running on the
Course,
right
nobody
side.
blocks him. Come on, man. Nobody blocks him.
All afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. To throw on second down. Hollow. And he fires one incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think
I
it's
can't
always
believe I
trite
can't
when you say
freaking
the
make
same
a freaking
things
throw.
over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Thank you.
That's Ellis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times. Because
Thank you, Madden. Thank you.
Spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Now they'll run with Lewis.
I did him and no one blocked him.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, they're gonna block for me.
The former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Man, they said, "Oh, we're gonna block. We're gonna block this time. We're gonna block this time. We're gonna get a block for you."
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They try again with Lewis. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Recon, 152 fighter. He's checking.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lewis. 2 yards on
Block.
the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On the handoff, here's Lewis.
No one
right.
freaking blocking.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get
He
back to the
freaking
line of
quarter.
scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Freaking quarter and no one freaking blocking. Freaking dollar dime, like that's some bull. Like, come on, Maddie.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Holland. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Ellis. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down.
Come
at the
on, man.
24-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And Gay knocks this one through. And they will take the lead at 13-10. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And
No, I'm talking about make that tackle.
How they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And that'll
Pick
be
that.
incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, box drop. Now. Banjo.
From the gun, Hartman taking a shot for Samuel. And that's caught inside.
Of course he catches that. Come on, man.
A huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot and see if we can shake them up. And boy, they hit that one.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They'll run with Elliott. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
At least you got a quarterback that can make a throw like that. My quarterback will overdo
It's
that.
been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Hartman.
Thank you. Drop that.
A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Back to throw. Hartman. And that will be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And his kick is good.
If I can make a freaking throw.
13. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's 2nd and 8. He'll check this one down to Michelle. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Texans on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Holly.
That's on me.
This is going to be intercepted.
I lost this game.
By Deontay Thompson.
I lost this game. That's on me.
Chicago. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run.
Freaking bad read.
And we're able to go after the football, get it,
But
and take
this
it
game
into the
shouldn't
end zone
even be
for a touchdown for
close.
themselves.
So
This
they
game
throw
shouldn't
the
even
pick
be
six and get another
close.
shot at it now as this one's in the air. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Throwing after the interception. Holly.
Look at that freaking throw, wide open.
Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
But I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not
Wide
something conservative
freak open.
underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Back to the air on second down. Holly, and he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're
Why
not
the
getting the
freak
benefits of
open
run
and he
after catch.
overthrew
You're
him
tackling
50
the
yards
ball on the
downfield?
spot.
Like, come
That means you have to
on.
run extra plays, harder to move it.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Holly throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ellis. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
On first down, Lawrence. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Look at me. Zipper. 5. 55.
Looking to throw on second down. Holly. Throw left side complete. It's Ellis. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They run. This is Lewis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. They'll stay with Lewis here on first down. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. A second down run with Lewis. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
General West. Hey, Sam off.
On 3rd down, Michelle. And he will have
Thank you for getting that first down.
Tackled at the 12. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
I don't trust my quarterback. He can't freaking make a throw and count.
Throwing on 1st down. Holly. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Leonard Floyd able to record his 5th sack of the season. Looking to throw. Holly. That is caught inside the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They come up in an offset eye. This is 3rd
Bears
and 2.
scored this.
Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try to run for it. Lewis. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. They'll try and pick it up with Lewis. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Give me a freaking pick.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
Come on.
I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll get it down.
I'm down, but no, I couldn't get that.
They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Let's go. 10 over. Go on, go on. Come. 5.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to get this inside.
I'm there to make the tackle. I'm there to make the tackle in the backfield. But no, can't get that tackle. Come on, man.
Should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
You're not changing shit.
Back to throw. Hartman. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete.
I can't freaking catch a freaking pick.
But it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Off the play fake. Hartman. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Go! Hey, Houston!
Throwing on 3rd and long. Hartman.
Give me that pick. Give me that pick. Come on.
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
So the field goal unit
no
is
ice.
on the field as this is
no
a big
ice.
spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this one is right.
I wasted that timeout for what? No freaking ice.
Sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
Go now. 60 outlaw. Hey, wahoo. Hey, just get it.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. That's good for a Texan first down.
Wow, Madden really just hold me.
6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is
Madden really just holds me.
6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this kick is not
Good game. Madden hold me.
It's short and no good. Well, that would have been something if he could have saved him from that long distance there in the closing seconds, but it was just not meant to be.
They needed a little more time and a little more yardage to give him a realistic shot. And that kick's a good metaphor for this game, isn't it? They're going to wind up a little short in the end.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Bears, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Houston, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I got her been clock up on. That's what I'm on, man. I gotta bounce clock kept one. Like, come on.